Right, so day 4 challenge has been set by my wonderful wife again. It is bokeh. So in today's challenge, it's all about the bokeh. So bokeh is basically blur, but it's the small balls that the lens creates with the light that shines through, and it gives these round mystical balls of light. So yeah, we're going to see how we're going to do that. I've got a lot of overcast today, so not quite sure I'm going to achieve that. It might actually mean that I might have to head back to the studio and do this in the studio. So what I'm hoping for is the sunlight to start poking through the woods, and then I can use that sunlight as the bokeh balls that I'm looking to achieve out of this. So that's how I'm looking to achieve the effect of bokeh, is through the trees itself. I mean, it's very overcast at the moment, but it's breaks in clouds that are happening, so I'm hoping that we get a bit of a break in the cloud. I've come down, we're approaching golden hours soon, so hopefully while I'm out here for the next hour or so, I'll actually get the golden hour. And with having the golden hour, I'll actually get those beautiful balls blowing through the trees, and I'll just blur that out and I'll achieve that. So normally what they do, you'd have a subject in focus in the foreground, and then the bokeh behind. So I think I might find a nice tree or a leaf or something that's quite pretty, and use that as my subject, and then blow out the background for the bokeh balls. So here's a question, if you've ever wondered about anything like this. Now that I'm walking through the woods, when trees fall, do they make a noise? Right guys, so I'm heading back to the studio for the bokeh challenge. I thought that some sunlight would actually start to stream through in some of the woods, but it's looking like it's just going to be this muffled sunlight, and which is due to the clouds. So unfortunately I'm going to have to make this work in an artificial environment in the studio. So let's head back to the studio. What I'm going to do is, in order to create the bokeh look, what I'm going to use is I'm going to go and dig the Christmas lights out of the garage, and I'm going to put them up in the studio, and I'm going to photograph something as an object. I'm not quite sure yet what I might do. I think I might actually use my little baby daughter and do a bit of a portrait with her, playing with the lights because they're waterproof, playing with them in her mouth under complete supervision so she doesn't hurt herself, and yeah, so she can be playing with the lights, and then I'll have some lights in the background, and those lights in the background will create the bokeh effect that I'm looking for in this challenge. So yes, so it's going to be a little bit difficult. I know that I'm a little bit late with this challenge. I'm a day late. I had a very busy day yesterday doing client work, as well as by the time I got home I had a very sore eye. So unfortunately I couldn't complete the challenge yesterday, but I'm going to complete it today and just be one day behind, and then maybe Saturday or Sunday I will do a double challenge on that day to make up for the day's loss. Yeah, so let's head back to the studio. So you'll see how I've created this effect is I've actually used some Christmas lights, outdoor Christmas lights, and I've placed them in 2 glass bowls at the back, and I've put my daughter in the frame in the front, and I'm just letting her play with these lights. Naturally, if you're going to do this and you let your children play with cables and wires, always under adult supervision, as I'm doing right now. And yeah, she's loving it. You should start seeing some of the images popping up on on screen now of the final images that I've taken. But this was really simple. It took me literally 2 minutes to put this together. Nice and simple. And yeah, I highly recommend that you guys get out and actually do this and take some photos and be creative. So yeah, guys, do me a huge favor. Go out and go and create something once a day, every day. Whether it takes you 5 minutes or 10 minutes, you need to go and create something. I cannot explain to you how therapeutic it actually is. For me to go out and just spend 10 minutes, 20 minutes, or an hour a day just to go out and actually create a photo, a video, is just fantastic. I mean, I'm in the woods. It's far better than my office. I always pop down to my local woods, whether I go for a ride or I go for a walk. It's just it's very blissful. I take my camera with, and just remember, you don't always have to take your DSLR with you or your mirrorless camera with you. Whatever camera you have available, take that, use that, create a video, create a slow-mo video, put it together on your phone, edit it, create something. That is the core message of today's video. I know for a lot of people it is difficult because you do have day jobs or you have a business to run. I too have my business to run, so some days I don't do my daily challenge. Like yesterday, unfortunately I couldn't do this challenge yesterday purely because I was flat out with my business and I had to do my client's work, and unfortunately this comes second because this is me creating something. But it didn't stop me from taking a photo or editing or doing something yesterday. I did do some sort of creating. So after that, I just wanted you to do me a huge favor. Like this video, share this video, comment on this video. I'd like to get your thoughts. And yeah, hope to see you guys tomorrow in the next daily challenge. Cheers. Bye-bye.